everyone, Andrea Praper here with Great Expectations Realty, and it is time for What's Up Ocala. First off, I'm really sorry I didn't do a video last week. I was recuperating. I had a small medical procedure that I've been definitely putting off for a long time and needed to take care of it. And since the holidays is our slow time, that's when I scheduled it for. So yeah, I was definitely not feeling up to doing a video last week since I was heavily medicated and quite frankly not sure what I would say on film. So needless to say, it wasn't going to happen. In fact, I even was like, honey, if I even try to upload something to YouTube or TikTok or something like that, please take my phone away. Just take it away. Take it away. I don't know. But yeah, so I was kind of out of it last week. So yeah, I had to skip it. And there was a lot of really cool stuff that was happening last week. We had Light Up Ocala and all sorts of stuff. So really sorry I didn't give you that info. But at the same time, this is like the 37th annual Light Up Ocala, and it's like the biggest event in Ocala. So if you guys don't know about Light Up Ocala, you're under a rock or something. I don't know. So it's not like I really had to tell you about that. And that's like the really big thing. I mean, it's downtown on the square, and it's legit like Christmas lights all over it. I mean, you could probably see it from space. It's it's really big. So, I mean, it is really, really pretty and all of that. So, but it was like over 100 vendors, and it's ongoing. It's not like it just was like that one time last week and that's it. No, it's like from now until probably New Year's. I don't know. I'm not really sure when it ends. But yeah, it's downtown Ocala. There's like all sorts of events pretty much from now until then. They're going to have like singers down there and stuff. So it's really brightly lit. But yeah, if you're wondering what all the traffic downtown on the square is, it's probably that. I basically avoid traffic anywhere near the square at night, from now until New Year's, because it's just like, it's just totally mayhem. It's absolute mayhem. Which it was really good timing for Tex-Mex Cantina place. That place actually opened up. I'm so excited. It's like a tequila bar and Tex-Mex. I don't know. I tried their guacamole because they actually did something at the event, the Chili Cook-Off, which is a really big event here. And they had guacamole with chips, and it was actually pretty decent. I was pretty impressed. It was pretty good. So was really excited to try out their Tex-Mex, their actual Tex-Mex, because I honestly prefer Tex-Mex versus just Mexican food, because it is different. There is like, seriously, if you've lived in Texas at all, you know there's a difference. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference. So I like it. And I'm very picky with my sopapillas, so I'm really hoping that they make a proper sopapilla instead of like, I don't know, sometimes they'll have like these weird chips and it's like, and then they put ice cream. If they say, do you want ice cream with your sopapilla? I'm like, forget it. Never mind. You just don't even offer that. It shouldn't come. That's not right. Okay. Sopapillas are like these little pillow things that are like a really thin donut basically, but it's like a pillow of air, and they're hot. They're super hot, and they have like a little bit of cinnamon or sugar on the outside, and you tear off a corner and you put honey in it, and it's just the most amazing thing. It just melts in your mouth. It's slightly chewy and crunchy, and oh my goodness, sopapillas are so good, unless they're done wrong, and then it's just like, you had one assignment. Anyway, that's okay. All right, I'm going to let that go. Hopefully they do it right. I don't know. Yeah, so my husband was like crazy. He like, every single time we would go to a Mexican restaurant, I would order the sopapillas. And every single time he's like, why do you keep ordering them? You're going to be disappointed. Why do you keep ordering them? And I was like, because someday it will happen that I will get proper sopapillas. And you know what? It happened. Yeah, Chewy's up in Gainesville. I took a chance yet again, and I got sopapillas, and it was done correctly, and they were so good. But again, that's Tex-Mex. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the Mexican style. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it when I was in Mexico, but I don't know. But yeah, Chewy's actually did it right. But again, Tex-Mex. So anyway, but the Tex-Mex Cantina over in Tequila Bar is open on the square. I am so excited to see it. I wanted to go there on opening night or the night after so badly, but it ain't happening. I'm still not allowed to drive yet. So I did have an appointment today, but I had to have somebody pick me up and take me back. That's humbling, right? That's really humbling. Ugh. Have you guys had surgery and stuff where you had to like have a driver. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like I had a chauffeur. I'm not bougie like like some of y'all out there. It was my sister and my husband, but at the same time, it was really important appointment, so I made sure I was there for it. But yeah, that was a little rough. I'm gonna admit I'm pretty tired. Anyway, all right. What else? There is also on December 11th, do not attempt to drive anywhere near the square. In fact, maybe even the day before, because that is the Christmas parade. And 60,000 or more people will line up. I mean, for days in advance, they rope off and they put their own little lawn chairs there. And yeah, it is a thing. It is a serious thing. Do not even attempt to go over on Silver Springs Boulevard, because they will have their place like set up, and you just don't even bother. I mean, you would think it was like Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade or something. I mean, they go to town on it. So it's a serious thing. So yeah, but that's on December 11th. And it's been going on for more than 60 years. So it just kind of keeps getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, there's a lot of people that line up for that. So just avoid Silver Springs Boulevard, also called Highway 40. That's a no-go zone for like that entire time frame. Just don't bother. We all know. We know. You just don't do it. But if you're coming into town or something like that, don't do it. Yeah, that's just bad plan. There is a really cool festival. I kind of talked to you guys about it already, but it's over at the Fort King, on Fort King Street, obviously. It's like a historic fort, but they're bringing out the 1800s next month, and it's through the City of Ocala Parks and Recreation. It's really cool. They're going to be hosting a festival that is like historic themed. And it's set in the 1800s. It's going to feature a full-scale reenactment of the events that fueled the start of the Second Seminole War. It's got hands-on activities, of course, cast iron cooking, axe throwing, of course, a kids area, a bird hike, Fort King trail tours, home-brewed beers, and of course, vendors like crazy. And it's really inexpensive. It's like $5 per person. Veterans and children under 5 get in for free. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? It just sounds like a lot of fun to go and do all that. I mean, I don't know that it would be a Ren fair because it's obviously more this time, but it's kind of cool to like, see all of that from the 1800s. I thought it was neat. So, yeah, I definitely want to go to that. There is a new gym that's coming to Ocala. It's called Workout Anytime, so I'm thinking it's like a knockoff from Anytime Fitness, but I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. But it is, it's opening in the shopping center in Denellen. So, and it's pre-selling its products and services. It's planning on opening in the Rainbow Square over on North Williams Street this week, or this coming week, so in the next few weeks. And of course, they're going to have state-of-the-art equipment. Workout Anytime offers a custom-built app. So, I mean, obviously, maybe it's its own thing entirely. Maybe it's not a knockoff Anytime Fitness. We have a lot of Anytime Fitness here. I think there's like 4 or 5 locations, so not sure. And I do like Anytime Fitness. I liked it more when I was living over in Citrus County because it was very convenient for me. It was just down the street, really. But then when I came over to Ocala, it just really didn't work for me. So I ended up over at Planet Fitness, and I'm very happy there. But this place I haven't tried, and I'm excited to see what they've got to offer. So I'll try and get you a tour once it's open. They do have personal trainers, and they have tanning equipment. So kind of interesting. Craig Morgan is coming to Ocala. The concert is going to be held at the World Equestrian Center. It's the Travis Mills Foundation supports recalibrated veterans and their families through various programs that they have. And they've got special guests, the Davison brothers. So that is coming to Ocala. So kind of interesting. Now, this is outside of Ocala. I know I actually was down in the Villages, and somebody stopped me and was like, they let you out of your city, like you get to leave. And I'm like, yeah, for good behavior, once in a while I get to leave. And the Villages it's oddly enough, that's my area too. I go to Sumter Landing like fairly frequently. So it was just kind of funny. She was like, oh my God, they let you out. And I'm like, yeah, well, sometimes. But I actually do go over to Orlando, and I go to Tampa, and I go to Gainesville. Obviously, Gainesville, I go to Chewy's. That's like a prerequisite. If I'm going to Gainesville for any reason, my husband already knows what we're having for dinner. It's not even a question. I need my sopapillas. Anyway, but I do go over to Orlando quite frequently, and I saw this really cool thing, and now I really want to go and see it. It's the Asian Lantern Festival over at the Central Florida Zoo. So it looked really, really cool, and I really want to see it. And thankfully, it's going to be available until January 16th, but it was so pretty, and they have like fun activities for kids, and I'm going to include myself or my teenagers, but at this point, I think I will act as a kid more so than my teenagers do, because, you know, they're like way too cool for that. Technically, my son is not a teenager anymore. He's 20, but I don't know that he has gotten the memo yet. So I'm just going to keep calling him a teenager until he's 30, probably. I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I definitely I act more like a kid than they do. And it's so much fun when I actually get to babysit a kid, because I'm like, yeah, let me take your toddler. Because then I get to, like, you know, act the way I want to act. And that's my excuse. So, you know, otherwise everybody just thinks I'm drunk, and I don't really drink. So, you know, I don't have anything against drinking. I just don't really, it's just not a thing for me. So, you know, I'll have a drink and I'm like, whew. And I'm also a serious lightweight. I know I'm chubby, you can't tell, but like, I'll have like one beverage and I'm like, whoop-a-doo, you know, so it's just kind of like multiple drinks, just bad things happen. It's just not good. So I just don't, you know, why bother, you know, one drink and I'm like, you know, can't drive, you know, so bad. It is so bad. So yeah. Anyway, so Market Watch, now we're going from booze to real estate. Do you see how that transition happened? It was really slick, right? No. Market Watch, we've got, in the last 24 hours, we have 66 new listings on the market. Price increase 3, price decrease 48. Could it be possible that the foreclosures that are now hitting the market are affecting the prices? I do believe it could. Yeah, kind of interesting. So yeah, 48 price decreases. Uh-oh, something's changing. Back on the market, 20, sold 57, expired 1, leased 1, pending 37. So we had another 37 come off the market, 66 new listings, and sold 57. Now I want you guys to keep in mind, new construction, for the most part, does not enter into these numbers. There is a lot of new construction that never hit this MLS, which is what I'm looking at. So yeah, like if you checked our company's numbers, it would be like, okay, and she's the social media star, you know, like, really? But a lot of our numbers don't show up on there because, again, we know the builders, and, you know, if it's a custom home or something, why on earth would it ever be on MLS? So, you know, I would have to say more than 50% of our, way more than 50% of our sales are not in the MLS. And that's not us. We're bringing the buyers on that. So it's the construction, I mean, it's going straight to the construction company. Why would it be advertised if you're already bringing it? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, kind of interesting on that. So there are a lot of new construction. I can't even tell you how many houses are going up right now. I'd be really interested to see how many permits are being pulled for single family homes in Marion County right now. And what's crazy is there's still a housing shortage. That will change probably in another couple years. We should be more evened out, hopefully. But for right now, there's still a housing shortage. So I just can't imagine that 48 houses that are on the market, you know, those were all priced wrong. I think it's really, there's a dip in the market. I've seen that. I definitely have seen that. So, yeah, kind of interesting. And I do know that I actually know of a few people that have already closed on foreclosures, because foreclosures go pretty quick. You know, they hit the market, boom, 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 they're gone, they're gone, they're gone. They don't want to play around with stuff. They're like, we're here to dump the house. It's got to go. It's got to get off the books. And they especially want them off the books before the end of the year. So kind of interesting. And we'll see that, like the regular buyers, new home, first-time home buyers and stuff like that, they don't necessarily really do a lot of purchases in the month of December, especially because they have other things they're doing. And very few people want to sell their house through the holidays either. They have family coming in, or they're traveling, or what. They just don't want to mess with it, you know? I mean, do you really want to like have a whole bunch of family visiting and stuff, and then you got to clean up your house and like have people come in and, you know, check the house, and plus, you know, all of the traveling, and, you know, just adding more questions for COVID if you've got like elderly family staying with you and stuff. It's just, they don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So normally a lot of houses will hit the market. Actually, we'll have like closings right now, and then it'll kind of slow down. And then come January, all of a sudden, everybody's New Year's resolution is to buy or sell their home. I don't know, it's a thing. But I'm more than happy to help you with that. Absolutely. But yeah, that's just, it's a cycle that happens every year. So again, I had something that I needed to do and to take care of. And we knew 7 months in advance when it was. We were like looking at the calendar going, okay, well, we know exactly from doing this how many years now, you know, nearly 2 decades of it. We know exactly what happens around the holidays. It's like super slow as far as, you know, the business goes. So that's when I'm like, okay, look, don't take vacations during the busy time. That's crazy. You take vacations during the holidays, like from Thanksgiving to New Year's, there's like not much going on. You're basically just on call, you work on your business plan and stuff like that, but you're, no. So you can do closings and stuff like that, but that's about it. So that's our downtime, really. That's a normal thing for the market. So, you know, a lot of these houses, you're going to see them in January, like, oh, it's been on the market for 45 days. What happened? Christmas. So that's what happened. So yeah, it just, they'll sit on the market. So a lot of these might be decreasing the price in order to, you know, get rid of the houses or get them sold because they have other plans they need to do, prior to that slowdown or that slump. And again, it's not like, oh my goodness, the whole market has crashed. No, it's a normal thing. Every single year it happens. So last year it actually really was pretty busy throughout, which that was weird. That was actually the first time I've seen that happen in 15 years, 16 years, something. I mean, that was weird. So we really didn't get a break last year. That's my break time. Okay. That's my vacation time, y'all. Seriously. I bust my butt. Come on. But yeah, that was kind of odd not to really have that last year. And then this year I'm just like, oh, okay, this is the normal thing. So, that may be what the price decreases are about. And it may be that, again, we have that slump coming up, and also those foreclosures hitting the market. So if you would like a list of foreclosures, send us an email or give us a call, and we'll send you over the list of foreclosures. You can also get it on our website. It'll just automatically send you a list of foreclosures if you just go to our website, which is GER.ExpectMore.com. Or you can go ahead and send me an email, which is andreapraber@gmail.com. All of that stuff's in the description below, and I'll let you know how. Well, it's just an automated, here's all the foreclosures for the day or the week or whatever, however often you want them. But yeah, we can send that. So just let us know if you are interested in something like that. Definitely check out the Asian Lantern Festival, which I thought was pretty cool looking. I'm not entirely sure what an Asian Lantern Festival is, but it looked cool. So there you go. And of course, check out that Tex-Mex cantina that is down on the square. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting to go to it. If you have a chance, go over there, check out the sopapillas. Let me know what they're like. Like, you know, take a picture or something. Send it over to me, okay? I will live vicariously. I will eat vicariously, okay? Now, I'll be up and running by next week, but still, I want to know. I have no patience. I've been waiting for months for that place to open. Now it's open and I can't go. So not good. So not good. But yeah, there's a lot going on. So hopefully you guys will have a great week. And hopefully you'll be watching my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And also we have a TikTok version at this point, which is actually a lot of fun as well. So feel free to jump over there, which is just Andrea of Ocala. So a little bit easier to spelling than my horrific last name. And you will be able to catch me over there. Or what do they call it? It's not subscribers on that, it's followers. Am I showing my age? I'm showing my age. Whatever. All right, y'all have a great night, and thanks for watching.